Marketplace is supported by Putnam Investments, where performance is driven by original fundamental research on a global scale. This is Putnam Today, produced in association with the University of Southern California.
For all the talk of troop levels and timetables in the president's speech last night, there was one thing missing: any discussion of the most potent weapon he has, the American dollar. From American Public Media, this is Marketplace.
Marketplace is supported by Meritas, a worldwide alliance of law firms helping business owners and in-house counsel find pre-qualified local legal counsel for over 19 years. Meritas.org. And by Bank of America, which has begun a 10-year, $1.5 trillion investment in low to moderate income communities.
From the Frank Stanton Studios in Los Angeles, I'm Kai Rizdal. It is Wednesday, the 2nd of December. Good to have you here. Those 30,000 troops that will be going to Afghanistan are going to take all the usual military hardware with them: trucks and artillery and helicopters and Humvees. More than a few of them, though, will also have this in their backpacks: a handbook called The Commander's Guide to Money as a Weapon System. It says right there in the foreword, and this is an actual quote, that money and contracting in a counterinsurgency environment are vital elements of combat power. Dollars will be a key part of the American military strategy in Afghanistan. They will also be widely distributed as development aid. Marketplace's Steve Henn has more now on the many uses of cold, hard cash.
Next year, development aid to Afghanistan will more than triple, from roughly $3 billion to more than $10 billion. That's almost half the size of Afghanistan's GDP. But Andrew Wilder, an Afghan expert at Tufts University, says the assumption that the military can use money as a weapon could easily backfire.
There's alarmingly little evidence that aid is effective in promoting our stabilization objectives or in, say, winning hearts and minds.
Wilder says right now the U.S. military evaluates some commanders on how many development projects they fund, and aid groups struggle to spend money quickly enough. But Wilder says not enough attention is paid to oversight.
We're trying to spend too much money too quickly in these insecure areas, and I think that's actually ending up fueling corruption.
And in hostile areas, enormous sums are spent on security for each new road or school project. That security's contracted out.
There's lots of anecdotal evidence of significant amounts of money being paid to the Taliban as protection money.
To provide security, yes.
Ashraf Haidari is political counselor at the Afghan embassy. Haidari says it's true. Some U.S. aid ends up in Taliban hands. He acknowledges many big aid projects produce no lasting results.
Throwing more money at Afghanistan will not help resolve the situation there.
Instead of more money, Haidari and Wilder want the U.S. military to start paying closer attention to development results.
Focus should be on how do you spend that money accountably and effectively.
Wilder says smaller projects, less waste, and a slower pace are much more likely to help instead of undermine the U.S. war effort. In Washington, I'm Steve Henn for Marketplace.